Should have just did that from the beginning, guys.
And
sometimes
we're back.
Sometimes when you turn things off and turn it back on, that's all it needs.
You know, that's how you I could have told you that.
Well, why didn't you?
Because I thought you would have done it.
I at least went back there and tried to fucking look under the hood and try to help.
He looked.
You know what I mean?
He looked. Did you look?
You won't even let me look.
So you didn't even look.
I'm looking now and you're mad.
You're too late. It's fixed.
Just hit record, dude. Let's get this thing over with.
I got that last minute and a half. So
Did you? You've been recording this? Fantastic. Fantastic. Way to help out, Rach.
Yeah, we're doing great.
She had the problem solved and just sat there with the answer. Yeah. Whatever.
Well, okay, so if I
no.
would have said that, you guys would have been like, you don't think we would have tried that by now? You know, look, I'll take this off and I'll sassy podcast.
Oh, God.
You guys.
Try it. See how it feels.
Please, no.
Hey, everybody.
Looks like you're about to interview somebody.
Yeah. Please move. Again, I'm going to spinning back kick your face. I don't know how, but it's going to happen.
My foot is turned completely sassy now.
I'm sure it is. Go away. Go away.
Oh, man. Way to end the year strong.
All right.
So we are recording this, right?
Yep.
Fantastic. Hey, guys. Welcome back. Coach Darrell from castironworkouts.com. I've got not this one. I got Mike with me today. And I've got, Rachael's here. Rachael's back from a long hiatus. I feel like you haven't done this with us in a while.
No, it's been a while.
We don't like you. Yeah, we had a little bit of technical difficulties setting up, and I don't know how much of this Mike's going to put on the beginning of the podcast, but apparently you just turn it off and then turn it back on again, huh, Mikey?
Yeah, after pulling all the cords out.
Right. Mikey disassembled his entire equipment setup and then just turned it off and turned it back on, and it worked.
Nice restart.
So, yeah, we figured we shouldn't do probably the last podcast, maybe one of the last podcasts, at least that we're going to release this year without Mikey being on it. So we made him figure it out. So, yeah, today we're going to hang out. We're going to talk, kind of recap the year that is 2020, and just kind of shoot it a little bit. Let's start with Mikey. Mikey's got some pretty cool news. Mikey, what happened this last week?
I just wrapped up 6 classes. Should be the last full load semester.
Yeah, what do you say? You got one more class?
One more class. Has nothing to do. All my major classes are out of the way. I just have to take. They want one more class taken at the school.
Okay.
And what's that class going to be?
Biology.
Wait, do you have to take that, or is that what you're choosing?
I needed a lab too. So they want you to take 3 non-major classes at their campus, and then I already needed a lab, so I was like, throw some biology in there.
I was gonna say, if it's like an elective where you get to choose
it kind of is. Like I don't know what other courses need a lab. I just took the first one I saw.
I was telling him earlier in college, I had to take a random elective, just one of the fun ones or whatever.
Yeah.
And I took an Alfred Hitchcock movie.
I tried. That's what I not Alfred Hitchcock, but I tried to get into some film and some art classes.
Yeah.
They were all.
Well, of course, because you watch movies and you don't do
What happened? Oh, he died. There's like a 90% chance of any movie.
He died, or they got married, or something. You know what I mean?
He lived a life.
Oh, yeah. So, Mikey, congratulations.
Yeah.
Tell everybody now. It was impressive. Mike took 6 classes. That's a lot, right? Mikey was slammed. But tell everybody the most impressive part, though, was he sent me a picture of your grades. What were your grades?
Man, I pulled out 5 A's and 1 B.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
Pretty amazing, dude.
Yeah.
Pretty amazing. Congratulations, man.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah, we're proud of you. We are. As much as I bust your chops, dude, we're proud of you.
Thank you.
So, my little fat friend, what have you been up to besides eating?
Okay, so first of all, I have with the media right now, and I really need to talk about something with all of you.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so all these, I need a recount of some votes, because on the news yesterday, there was a poll that said Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. And I almost lost it. It is.
Listen.
Don't.
I'm not going to argue with you. I agree with you.
It's open.
Listen, I agree with you. It's a Christmas movie. The reason why that is swaying the vote is Bruce. Bruce himself,
I know.
on his roast on Comedy Central, said at the very end of the roast, Die Hard is not a Christmas movie.
My heart broke that day.
I think he's just getting old and senile.
Well,
Like a little bit. Yeah, Bruce,
I
Bruce is getting up there.
can see how it's not.
Oh, wow.
no.
Oh, wow. This man.
How is it a Christmas movie?
Okay. First of all, it's
Thanks, Mike.
based on the whole thing takes place on Christmas Eve.
Okay.
There is nothing but Christmas music in there. He's at a Christmas party, and it's the Nakatomi Towers, man. Like, it's Christmas to its finest.
Well, ho, ho, ho. Now I have a machine gun.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
right there, he called it. So that's where I'm having a hard time with it too. I had a whole debate with Sean last night because we were both number one mad, and I said that at the roast he had said it's not.
So Sean believes the same. Like, it's a Christmas movie.
Yeah, he's even.
Because I know you guys watch it every year, right? Like, it's a tradition.
I have a major crush on Bruce Willis. Like, and a little part of me died when he said that on the roast, and I just don't know how to take him anymore.
So there's a Christmas tree lighting in the movie?
Don't get sassy.
Is there a gift exchange?
Well, there would be.
Is there a baby in a manger?
Probably.
Well, there's the gift exchange. The gift exchange never happens. He does have the teddy bear.
Yes.
He does have the teddy bear to
But does he
exchange.
do it?
He can't because of.
I'm trying to think. Does he see at the end of the movie?
Does he get it?
At the end of the movie, does he see his kids, and does he give the kid the teddy bear? Because Argyle still had the teddy bear sitting in the back
Correct.
seat when he's parked the limo downstairs.
No.
Yeah, I knew Argyle's name. Okay, it was the limo driver.
Argyle's he's a pimp in that. Like,
Yeah.
That's a
love
great
him.
name.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's awesome.
Argyle was just in a commercial, by the way. Like, I can't remember. Yeah.
I was named after socks and vests.
Mike, hey, if you guys ever decide to have kids,
Right?
Argyle.
yes. So,
No.
good luck selling that one, buddy.
So no, because it ends with them leaving in the limo
With Argyle.
with Argyle, and the teddy bear's in there, but he never sees the kids.
Yeah.
So, and then the whole credits play, and it's all Christmas music. The weather.
So John and Holly leave together
Yes.
with the teddy bear and
Yeah.
Argyle.
Yeah.
Holly Gennaro. Yeah.
Well,
Look at that. That's pretty good knowledge. Right
Wait,
there.
but she corrects them at the end.
Yeah.
And says McLean.
But I mean, in the Nakatomi Plaza directory,
Yeah.
that's what she goes by.
Exactly. But I mean, that did save her a little
We're
bit.
getting on a whole Die Hard podcast here.
I've been
So
waiting
let's
to talk
switch gears a
about-
little
I don't
bit.
have enough evidence. I'm sorry.
This is what happens when we let Rachel
Her eyes are like
lead.
I love Die Hard.
This is what happens when we let Rachel lead the conversation and like where it's going. We end up like on, anyways. What else, Rach? Besides Die Hard and Die Hard polls that you're watching on the news, what's going on in your life? What's happening? What's new? How's work?
Works good actually.
Besides not gym work, but like
Yeah, no, we're pretty fortunate. Construction is still big for us, so
Yep.
engineering, and we have a lot of we're doing good. We're
Good.
busy, and we can't complain. So
Good.
we're pretty lucky this year with everything still. So just trying to make sure not be a grubby little kid, so I can see my parents on Christmas, and that's about
yeah.
that's about it, really. I mean, trying to stay away from going out to stores as much as possible, and starting to wrap presents. So,
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Today's the 19th. So for those of you guys that don't know what day we're filming
Yeah.
this, it's December 19th. So yeah.
the other movie that you have to watch that we're going to watch today is Trading Places.
Oh yes.
I mean,
fantastic.
Okay, so I just know that we won't go on a debate that one because it's just fantastic.
Yeah, that's a good movie. Die Hard's a good movie too, but like, yeah, that's a great one.
Yeah.
That's classic Eddie.
Yep.
yeah.
That's classic Eddie.
So honestly, that's about it. So I'm looking forward to watching that later and wrapping more presents.
So speaking of Eddie, before we move on to other stuff, you see Coming to America, the sequel coming out
I saw a couple
March.
screenshots.
March.
Yeah.
It's supposed to come out on Amazon Prime from what I heard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because it was going to be like a movie theater release
Yeah.
originally, but at least that's what I heard. And then I heard it kind of so
Yeah, no one could
Yeah, so
Is
that'll be
there
cool.
a trailer or anything for that, or did you guys just?
I saw some. Who do I follow? I don't know. I might follow Eddie Murphy or something. But they showed a couple shots from it.
Okay,
It looks kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm excited about that one. You've been talking about that for like a while.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as Eddie like kind of came out of hiding and started doing stuff again, and he did that Saturday Night Live. That was a year ago, right? Because it was Christmas time last year.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys watch Getting Coffee comedians with Jerry Seinfeld. He was on that too, and that was
okay.
cool.
Okay. Yeah. Anyways,
Comedians
don't
having coffee.
no, please don't, because look, now she's confused. Now she's gonna have questions. Mike.
No questions.
Wait, no, there's the
This is what you did. You did this.
Wait,
No, that's Nick or
Zach
Galifianakis.
Galifianakis.
is that
Yeah.
the same thing though? The
No.
coffee thing?
No. Jerry Seinfeld will find a card that kind of matches his profile of whatever comedian he's going to visit, and they go in the car and they go
And they
get
get
some
coffee or they get
regular
food. And,
regular places too, and it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
They just talk.
I saw the Between Two Ferns with
Yep.
Jerry Seinfeld. So
Was that one good? Was it good?
It was actually really, really funny.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so
Has anybody been working out?
and that's a wrap. That's a wrap. That's all we're talking about today. Yeah, man. So end of the year, we're coming up on the end of the year. What else is going on? One thing I will give you guys with what's going on with us is
Keep going.
No, I don't want to keep going. You killed my mic.
Nope.
Stop playing with stuff.
All right.
he just wants to go get In and Out. That's it.
I do.
That is
In and
it.
Out opens in 20 minutes. I'm like, oh, I guess we're done for the day.
Wrap it up.
I was actually trying to talk about something serious, but you guys
I'm
just ruined it.
sorry.
Yesterday was Dalton's birthday.
That's right.
Okay, we're
Yep.
trying to give the little guy a shout out. Turned 9 yesterday. Okay, we got a 9-year-old running around now. This is crazy.
That's pretty crazy.
He had to come in. He came in today. He was going to do his birthday workout yesterday, which I programmed 12 rounds for time.
Yeah. Thanks, Dalton.
18 lunges, so 9 per leg, and then he did 11 burpees after, so 12 rounds of that for time, which everybody was super pumped on. But he actually wanted to do the workout. It's his birthday workout, and my kid, like, he likes lunges, he likes burpees. Like, I don't know. I know there's something. Yeah.
Have you met yourself? Just
Yeah.
by the way. One.
So.
Okay.
So he came in this morning, Saturday morning, the day after, and he interrogated it this morning. So he's like, yeah, I want to do my birthday workout. So yeah, happy birthday, kid.
Nice.
Happy birthday. So yeah, there was lots of Star Wars Legos involved, and a birthday Zoom call party thing.
Oh yeah, how'd that go?
It was good. It was good. Him and his buddies. So we got his little buddies that were doing it, like a little Lego set of Harry Potter, because he likes Harry Potter also, and then some popcorn and hot chocolate. So they all had their popcorn and hot chocolate, and they kind of hung out, and we're 9-year-olds and geeked out on their Zoom call. So it was cool. They were on there for a while, like an hour and a half or something.
Oh, wow.
Just yeah. I don't know what 9-year-olds talk about for an hour and a half, but that's what went down. That's
Don't
what went
worry
down.
about
And
it.
then he got to watch the first episode of The Mandalorian, because I got Disney Plus for him. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's a pretty cool birthday present.
Yeah, no, it's pretty dope. Pretty dope. He's pretty excited about it. And he's probably currently at home building Baby Yoda out of Legos that my parents got him.
nice.
Yeah. So it's like 1,000 or 1,100 piece set that is like, it's like this big.
I was gonna say, how big is that?
Yeah.
Wow.
So he's currently at home right now building that he started this morning when he got up.
Does he need any help when he
No.
does? No. Wow.
No, he'll give you that sideways look. You go near him, he's like, "Get away from my Legos,
Right?
man." So, yeah. So that's what's going on. Yeah, today, I figured we'd kind of talk. This is probably, like I said, probably be the last podcast that we release in 2020 before we move on to bigger and brighter things in 2021. Something I thought we kind of talk about today would be, end of the year, like where people are at. People always this time of year, you're going into the new year, people start reevaluating their fitness goals, setting things for New Year's resolutions, trying to think of things that they want to do, change, ways to better themselves. I think everybody, not everybody, but a lot of people this time of year, even myself included, New Year comes around, you start to think of new things or new goals and new things you want to try and do, or things I want to obtain somehow fitness related. And it's for me, it's a fun time, right? A lot of people think of it as go into this with, I don't want to say dread, but they kind of dread it. And they're like, oh my God, I have to start this new program. I have to do this new thing. For me, like it's hope. It's something new, right? It's something to look forward to. Like, I know you made the joke. You've seen who his dad is talking about Dalton. And I know I can be a little sick and twisted when it comes to working out and doing hard things and whatever, but I kind of like that. I like setting those goals, right? I like to give myself things to look forward to and be scared to do coming up in the new year, you know? So I think that for a lot of people, when they are making the New Year's resolutions, they are thinking of it, and this is why, you know, kind of leading into something else, but why they end up dropping off with these things after a while is because they do wrap it up in this goal that's almost a negative, right? It's oh my God, I have to work out, or I have to do this, or I have to lose weight, or I have to do that. When it's like, bro, you don't have to, you get to. Yeah. You know what I mean? This is an opportunity that you have to better yourself, right? And you can it doesn't have to be New Year's. It can be any time of the year. It's just like when I talk to people about diet, right? When's your diet start?
Monday.
Yeah. And that's
lay off me, I'm starving.
but that's so many people, right? Is they wait until New Year's, or they wait until Monday. And it's fine. You know, New Year's is a good time to start. But you know,
Chinese New Year.
Yeah, Mike's gonna push it back a little bit. No, man, I missed that January 1st memo, so I'm gonna push this back.
Just, you know,
are you Chinese? Come on, man.
You know,
I know a couple of Chinese people, so it's cool. I lived with Tom, so it's okay. So, yeah, what's up, Tom, bro? Sorry, we're getting off. So, like, you know, like for setting the goals, right, and setting your New Year's resolutions, the advice I guess I would give, or what I'm kind of getting at here, is to think of it in a different light, right? Because so many people, you know, you see it's more in the Globo gyms than you do like in our gym here, or the programming that I've done for people in the past, you know, because it's a little bit more intimate. You're dealing with a coach. You have somebody who's, you know, caring for you, talking to you constantly. In Globo gyms, you see people, it's that first month. It's like, you know, oh man, the people are going to be curling in the squat racks and blah, 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 and it's going to be so slammed. And then come February 1st, it's empty, right? Because I think so many people are going into that with that negative mindset, you know, and that negative, it's like, oh, I have to do this. No, fool, you get to do this. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Going into this new year, are there anything like that pops up for you guys that you guys want to do different? You know, I'm just talking health and fitness related to start. Okay. Is there anything, another one, you know, something to think about too, is there anything that, you know, we talk about the bucket list or the fuck it list. Is there anything that you want to try and cross off that this coming year? You know, what about you, Mikey? What do you got? Anything health and fitness related?
The only thing blaring in my head is consistency. Yep. From there, I know that I can build off of, and will easily build off into something else, getting into that list that you just mentioned, or really changing how I eat. If I could once I get consistency, then all those things naturally just are easy to slide into. So for me, if I could just focus on basics and consistency.
Okay.
Then the rest will hit.
Cool. And what about you, Rich? Anything?
I want to try, well, I guess, you know, in July, we kind of did that virtual race, it's like 700
miles. It's Tahoe to Malibu.
Which you just finished, which is
congratulations.
Awesome. Yeah, right.
Thank you.
And I have quite a bit to go, but it got it.
I got a bit to go.
She's like, so I'm in South Tahoe now. I was in North Tahoe. No. I'm in South Tahoe.
No, I'm in like Vacaville. Don't judge.
I'm still looking at the lake. It's cool.
Yeah. Right. I didn't leave the cabin, so
I didn't realize I wasn't supposed to just keep running around the lake. So yeah, so that's why. So just for me, like that still made me run and walk more than I have, you know, ever really done on my own without you. Because when I'm with you, I can go run and you just make me, and it's easy. It's easy when you have someone with you telling you what to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But on your own, it's way harder. So for me, even though that's going to end, I'm going to keep counting until I hit my 700. And then hopefully, that'll kind of create better habit. You know what I mean? Like if I actually do that. But I also want to add in rowing because, I love to row.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start, I don't even think I'll wait till January. First, I'm just going to start now and just keep tracking that. And I want to get to like.
She's going to be the Forrest Gump of rowing.
Yeah. Because like I was thinking, we did the 700 miles running. I want to do like 1,000 miles
on the rower.
And that's kind of, I think that's going to be what I want to do.
Nautical miles.
Yuck.
Yeah. I'm going to count knots.
1,000 miles as the crow flies.
Yeah. That's cool. Do you have any guess on how long it'll take?
I don't know. It's funny because the running is something that is harder for me to get out and do, but I know the rowing I probably can knock out faster than I would do the running. So
well, it's easier too, right? Because it doesn't matter time of day. It doesn't matter, weather conditions. It doesn't matter anything. You sit your ass down on the rower and go.
Yeah, there's really no excuse for that one. So,
because I know, like for you, for me, like running, running's my jam, right? Like, and I'm that person. Like, if it's cold, I don't care.
Yeah.
If it's wet, I don't care. Like I'm gonna get out and do it. And I know, like for me, I will do that as opposed to like on a good day, on the best day. If you asked me to sit down and row 2 miles, I'd bitch and moan. Like it'd be pulling. Like I'd do it, but it's like pulling teeth, right? And I think we're kind of opposite like that. Yeah,
I mean, and the other thing is that I wake up really early, and I can't go run by myself in the dark. One, my husband won't let me. He won't let me. So it's I think I'll be able to knock that out pretty fast. In a few weeks, I'll tell you what my estimate would be.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, but I'm
long
more
did
excited about that.
The marathon take you?
I'm not the
marathon row.
Oh, like a little over 4 hours.
Okay, so you could
26 miles. Yeah.
You could sit down comfortably and do an hour or two, right?
I can comfortably an hour.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. 2 hours.
2 hours is nasty on a rower, dude. Oh yeah.
I never do it.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, Mike. For the rest of this podcast, there's a rower right over there.
That's great.
Go sit your ass down.
Yeah, right?
I'll go sit on it.
Mike's gonna start eating that in and out.
That's good.
He's gonna sit down, and start eating that in and out.
Done and done. Okay. So
I'm excited about that one.
Yeah.
And then if you push it, I could see you doing that twice a day, right? Like,
probably not 2 hours a day. I mean, because your back will start to, especially depending on what we did in the gym, things like that. So, I could see that more on like a weekend, especially if he's, going to a long run and we're not working out in the gym. I could probably get a couple hours definitely in. So, and that's usually, like 10K is about 50 minutes. So I don't know. Math.
About 6 miles.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yes. 6 miles in 50 minutes. Yeah.
So, it'll chip away. It's going to take me probably I'll give myself 6 months, maybe 4 months. I don't know.
That's cool.
Yeah. So that's mine.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
What about you?
What about me?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to work out. I'm going to eat good.
I'm going to take my mic off.
I'm going to do I'm going to do the best. I'm going to do the best that I can, Rachel. I honestly, I'm not sure yet. I'm not, I go back and forth with different things. Like I'm a fitness squirrel, right? Like I have a squirrel brain. Like I want to do everything. Right. And I love doing everything. I'm still trying to figure out my timing of what I can do. And what I mean by that is my schedule, like coaching wise right now is weird, right? Like I have like little break, then I'm home. And once I'm home, I've got a kid that I'm, kind of got to be around for while he's doing online schooling. And I'm doing stuff at home, that pertains to work. And then I'm back at the gym. So I'm trying to figure out, okay, I want to do something hard. I want to do something, challenging. What works best with everything that I have going on right now? So that's kind of my hang up. So over the next week or so, I'm probably going to sit down and actually, because I like to write, put pen on paper of some different ideas of things that I want to accomplish. I know one thing for sure that I absolutely love, and I say it often, and I don't do it enough because I always try to be a good friend and training partner and incorporate what I'm doing with with Rachel, right? Like I don't want to leave her out of workouts. But one thing I know I need to do, and it's going to be solo, is do more sprint work, right? Because it's something that I absolutely love, and Rachel knows that. Like I like to go fast, right? Like I love to run fast. I love sprints. I love hill sprints. It's where I feel my absolute best. So I know for me, that's something that I would like to incorporate 2 days a week. Now, schedule-wise, that's hard for us to be able to do together because of Rachel's other job, our time. You know, it's like I can't run sprint intervals in front of the gym. You know, I need to be somewhere on a track, or I need to be somewhere where I am on
have that space.
Yeah, space and grass to where if I'm pushing full speed, you know, like it's got to be, you know, the right condition for it. Unless you're just going to beat yourself up if you're doing this consistently. So for me, that's something I definitely would like to get back into. Something I know I've been doing more and more is getting under the squat bar more often again. You know, that's something, you know, over the last month I've been back to squatting a couple days a week when I had been cut down to once a week, right? And I know when I squat and I deadlift more often, even if it's light, that's where I feel my best. Yeah. And I'm talking about, when I say light, there's days where, you know, for me, getting underneath a bar with 135 pounds on it isn't a lot. It's not a lot of weight, right? And I'll just get under that, do 5 sets of 10 with it here and there. Like as I call it a practice squat day, a super light squat day like that, but it makes me feel so much better. Like, you know, with me and my hips and my back and just neck and, you know, issues that I have, you know, which I don't like to bitch about unless, you know, I don't like to bitch about them. They are way less when I do stuff like that. So that's something for me that I want to do. Other than that, like I said, I'm going to have to put pen to paper. I think there's going to be something gross running wise that I'm going to do this year again. And I'm not sure what that means yet. Does it mean distance? Does it mean even shorter distance maybe than what I've done, but just a shitty terrain? I don't know. I don't know yet. So that's kind of where I'm at with what I'm looking at doing in the new year. You know, with the running stuff, I think at this point, and it's weird for me to say, like, I'm a runner, you know, like I just never thought of myself like I would ever say that and be somebody who ran consistently. I'm not sure what my mileage will look like in this new year, but you know, you're still going to see me run on the streets of Livermore. That's for sure. You know, it's, I say that kind of half jokingly because I get texts all the time like, "Hey, I saw you running today." You know. Well,
I mean, just when we run in the morning, you know, we usually see Keith.
Yeah. Yeah. What up, Keith? Yeah, we usually see Keith. You know, Keith hit me one day as I was running solo, and I was on the way back, and it was. So I was doing this. I did a leg workout. I think we did a leg workout, and then you had gone up to your sister's house on a Saturday morning. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to go do like a 7 mile. So I'm on the way back. My legs are hammered from the leg workout we did. So I'm like just running in quicksand, right? Like just my legs are hammered. I'm like, I'm hurting. I'm on my, you know, I was coming right up South Front over here. So I'm coming into my last mile. I'm less than a mile left. And Keith pulls up. And he's like, "Hey, buddy, what's going on?" I'm like,
like worse when people see you like that. You're like, please.
Oh, it was so bad. And I'm like, "I can't talk to you."
And the worst is like, he's so happy, like all the time. Like, so you want to stop and like talk. And it's just like, God, just keep driving.
Yeah. Yeah. And like he says, I'm like, "I'll talk to you later." He got hit by a bus. Yeah. So that's kind of where I'm at with everything that I'm looking at doing in the new year. Yeah. Yeah. So talking about goals, resolutions, all that stuff. What else? Anything else that's sticking out to you guys? You guys want to try and do in the new year? Anything that you're trying to focus on? Anything you're trying to change? Mikey, you're gonna give up that 5-pack a day cigarette habit, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I'm not a quitter though. I'm going for 6. Not a quitter.
Oh man. Yeah. Anything else you guys trying to do different? Anything that you want? Anything else that stands out that you would just not even physical related? Anything that you want to do this year?
Get a job. Man, that's why I stacked 6 classes. I was like, this is the time, everything shut down. So I had to get aggressive. But it's weird. I feel this headspace where it's just available, like a hard drive has space on it.
Yeah.
My brain is like just walking around the house. I'm like, I kind of tell myself to just chill at least for like a week or whatever. Like just, take it easy. And I'm just used to always having 10 things to do.
Yeah.
I have like 5 now, but but it's still like, there's way more. It's just open, and I'm like,
it's weird. It's a weird feeling, huh?
Yeah. And it's a trip because it's not going to probably, even if I, I'm looking at, Mari, she's going to grad school. She just started this fall. And I'm like, even if I do that, it's like 1-2 classes at a time. Yeah. I'm never going to have that much workload really, unless it's on my own. And I don't see that really happening the same way. It's just a trip. So I got some adjustments to do.
I did the same thing when I graduated college. I was like, I'm going to take a month off because, I have always been in school, soccer, and I always had a job. I always had to work. Like it was like,
you have all your back-to-back.
Yeah. And so, you're going and you're used to that. And then it just stopped. I was like, no, I'm going to take a month off for the first time in my life. And like, I'm 21 years old and I'm trying to take a month off. And it's like, okay, well, what do I do? But like, and so I didn't do anything. And then, about 2 weeks in, I ended up finding a job. But my point is with the whole point is like, I knew that when I don't have stuff to do, when I'm not super busy, I am like worse. I neglect the important things. Like it's weird when you're busy, you can keep rolling and stuff. But when it's all of a sudden everything's like, wait, it's like, oh, I forgot to do this. I get what I'm saying. Yeah.
Oh, for sure. And that's I know you and I talked about this a lot, right? Like as soon as, like, if you have a schedule, right? You have a schedule set.
Yeah.
Like everything's dialed, right? Everything has to be because your wiggle room is small.
Don't have the time.
Right? Yeah. It's like I can't screw around. I know I have this dedicated time to do X, Y, and Z, right? Whether it's fitness related, whether it's work related, whether it's school related, you have that set time here, 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 and here. And it kind of takes me back to like health and fitness related. I was just having a talk with somebody here at the gym the other day, and they're like, man, I do great Monday through Friday, and then on the weekends I fall apart. And they're like, well, how come? Why do I do this? And I'm like, well, okay, let's talk. Let's really think about this. Why do you do it? You're out of your normal routine, right? You're leaving yourself open just to do, okay, whatever. And there's no set time to do this and do this and do this. There's no regimented schedule. So it's open-ended. And then instead of, prepping your food and doing that, because it was food related when we were talking about it, it's instead of prepping your food, knowing that you only have so much time to do that. So these are going to be your meals here is, no, I'll cook my food in a little bit. And then you don't. And the next thing you know, you're driving through the drive-thru to get them Big Macs.
Uh-huh. Are we just gonna stare at him?
You notice he put his head down, right? He put his head down as soon as I said that and wouldn't say anything.
I gotta take this call.
Yeah. But it's true, right? Like if you don't have a schedule, and that's for most people. Like for me, I'm my happiest when I'm my busiest. Yeah. When I've got the most stuff on my plate is where I know I thrive. I'm that person who thrives in chaos. Right. And it's true. And you see that with me. Right. And I know you see that with me. And it's that like, it's the same thing like with workouts. Right. When something gets nasty and shitty, that's where I shine. Mm-hmm. And I know it sounds really weird. Right. Yeah. Like when it's just the humming and hawing through stuff, I'm like, man, this isn't challenging me. I'm bored. I need that I need the plate full. Mm-hmm. I need that schedule full. So,
yeah. I started making a list of things that I need to do. I thought of you when I did that. And that's been helping because of that gap that we were talking about of just time and space. And it's weird. It's like some things can even easier now slip through because I don't have that tight schedule. And then the day's gone. And I'm like, the hell did I do today?
Right.
Yeah.
And
totally.
It's easy, again, with the weekends, if I could get my consistency here during the week, I would lean towards the weekend of doing the same in those time slots. And then that could kind of,
hey, bro,
so the days match.
I tell you what, though, it's Saturday and you were here working out.
Yeah.
So that's the first Saturday you've hit in a while, right?
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't give me
I took those 2 weeks off last week. And then, but before that, if I was missing a day in the week, I would try to slide in here on Saturday. I got a couple in the past.
This fool. Yeah.
It's because there's a McDonald's right here. So if I get here at 8,
I know.
then I can.
I know you can still hit breakfast.
yeah.
You can still hit the breakfast menu.
You know,
Do they still
McGriddle.
do that where they stop breakfast at a certain time?
Mike.
Yes.
Okay. I always think about Big Daddy. Like,
But you got to go to the good ones.
Hold on, let me.
Yeah, you got to go to the good ones
Let me
where
ask
they're
my
nice.
expert.
Oh, okay.
And they'll like, you know, I got a big griddle back here for you, Mike. I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
Been here for 4 days, but
Thank you, Suela.
Swell. That's awesome. That's awesome. Oh man, how's the McDonald's train been, Mikey?
I haven't been on it in a while.
Okay, good.
Didn't eat out all this week. Well, last night, but that was it.
What did you have?
That was it. It was Chinese food.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did you have? Tell me about it.
Some chow fan.
Okay.
What else do we have? Sweet and sour pork, lemon chicken.
So this is what got him on the Chinese New Year kick.
Yeah. What else? I don't know.
Fortune cookie
One
said
other
it was
thing.
okay.
They didn't give us any. I know.
They saw Mike walk in. They're like, "Oh, take those out of the
It
bag."
was funny. And I went outside. It was already dark to throw the garbage out. And so as I'm walking away, I hear the car pull up. And the dude goes like, I was like, "Are you here for whatever?" He's like, "Yeah." "Are you Mike?" I was like, "Yeah." He just puts the food down and walks away. Like on the street. I'm like, dude, I know it's contactless and everything, but come on, man.
He's like, "Bro, you look like you need to go for a walk. You need to earn
You
this."
gotta earn it. Man, he literally just put it down and walked back to his car.
like, wait, okay, was it on the sidewalk or in the street?
It was on the
gutter?
sidewalk.
Okay, I'm like, I need to know where it was.
It was in the gutter. In the gutter right next to the curb. Oh man.
I was like, come on, man.
That's fantastic.
It's like,
That's
come on,
fantastic.
come on, Kevin. I'll see you next week, asshole.
Oh man. Okay. So you've been good on the Big Mac.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's probably going to be terrible today.
That's all right. Rachel, how about you? How's your diet been lately?
Pretty good.
Yeah, I know that's something like, you know, this time of year, everybody kind of, oh man, I'm putting on the holiday 5 or the holiday 10, right? Like people are talking about it, and
Yeah.
anything that you want to change?
I mean, honestly, my biggest thing is like drinking mimosas. Like that's, you know, I was probably before quarantine, and I'm not using it as an excuse. That's not my thing. But like this year, I just kind of fell back into drinking a little bit here and there, and it's nowhere near what it was post 2 years ago.
It's only when she coaches at the gym she's drinking. Check her water bottle.
I gotta deal with you guys somehow. But you know, it was one of those things. It kind of became like, I have been seeing my family, you know, we've stayed together. And it's just kind of that natural, yeah, I'll take one. And I don't know why I started doing that. And I'll drink like a mimosa. Like I know usually people put them in like champagne glasses, but I'll just have one in like a glass, and it'll take me all day to drink it. But why? And at that point I'm adding ice to it. It's like watered down. I'm like, it's just I don't know. It's in my head again that it's okay to drink. So that's my biggest hang up right now is like, I'm not even drinking enough to make it worthwhile. And then
Okay.
I would say that's my bugaboo.
Okay.
Yep.
But nothing crazy. Okay.
No.
All right.
I did have hot chocolate last night, and I woke up hungover from it.
Yeah, a little too much sugar.
Yeah, it was really disappointing because I was watching Die Hard, and I had to have my hot chocolate because it's Christmas. And
Fair enough. That's
Yeah,
funny because
no.
Dalton and his buddies all had their hot chocolate and their popcorn
well,
for their Zoom
that's
call.
why I had it
Oh, that's
because
cool. All synced up.
because you had mentioned it like a few days ago, and of course, you know, I'm pretty
Food
fat.
jealous.
I'm so food jealous.
Food jealous. That's okay. So last night, you know, Dalton's birthday. It was whoever's birthday it is at our house. You get to pick. Okay, you get to pick what you want for dinner. My kid picks sushi. What 9-year-old picks sushi as their birthday dinner, right?
Because
Anyways,
I want to be his kid.
so he picked sushi, right? And I was texting Rachel, and I was like, "Yeah, you know, going to pick up sushi for Dalton." And she's like, "I think I might get sushi for dinner now." I'm like, "Dude, your food jealousy knows no bounds whatsoever. Like it's so bad. It is so
I
bad."
didn't do it. I made my burger.
Yeah. Your burger looked delicious, by
It
the way,
was,
though.
I
It did. It looked delicious. Yeah. You can never go wrong with a burger, though.
No.
You can't.
Nope.
You can't, because there's so many different ways you can do a burger.
Yeah.
You know, like, anyways,
And
I like burgers,
what
Mike.
are they? The ones from Costco, the frozen ones?
Yeah, the grass fed.
So those are awesome because you can cook. I didn't realize you could cook them frozen. That's why I was asking. I was like, do I put this in
throw
the
it down.
oven? Like,
Yeah.
she's like,
Defrost it.
Yeah, you don't have to defrost it.
No.
It says cook from frozen, so there's no excuse with those, right?
Yeah, and they're awesome. They're easy.
Yeah, they're really good. Had some egg, bacon on it, guacamole.
Now we're talking.
Cheddar cheese.
Speaking of, In-N-Out Burger opened 7 minutes ago, guys. So
Okay, so let's wrap this up. Let's
Yeah.
go get some lunch.
just throwing that out there that it's open now.
I mean, I have nothing else to say.
Mike's like, it's not McDonald's. I don't want it. Got him. Yeah. So, what else? Anything else you guys want to add in for the end of the year here? Mikey, you got anything good?
Nothing good.
Nothing good. Rach?
I just want, I know we all want things to go back to normal. I know there's I don't want to talk about the, virus or anything, but I just know that some people are getting sick and it's kind of hitting closer to home for some people lately. And I just want everyone to be safe and don't go on an airplane. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
go on an airplane.
No, for sure, man. And I think hopefully people are reevaluating what they're doing, what they should be doing. I know even for me here at the gym, we keep everybody, all of our classes have been outside since we've been allowed to reopen in June, and I'm going to keep them that way. And I said that even when they allowed people to go back indoors, I said, no, we're still going to stay outside, still keep everybody away from each other. I've always told people, you want to wear a mask, that's okay. If you want to wear a mask, it's cool. We're not sharing weights. If you are, everything gets wiped in between use, and I know for me, just in the last couple of weeks, I've been wearing the little gator mask that I pull up. And especially if I am talking to people, you guys are here. Rachel, I know you're doing the same thing when you're coaching classes. Mikey, you see it from the, client side of it, or the member side of it where, I tell everybody, it's things are spreading. Be smart, stay safe. If you have any doubt at all, put a mask on. Yeah. And it's just be smarter. Even, when we're running and stuff, I tell people at the beginning of workouts, spread yourselves out. You guys don't run in a herd, spread out a little bit. Be smart with how you're running. I think, I hope, that a lot of people are starting to realize, since we're in a bad place with the virus right now, with numbers going up and people being sick and hospital beds getting slim, that hey, maybe I should take this a little bit more serious. Maybe I shouldn't, go here, go there, be here without a mask, do this, I hope that people are getting a clue, and I know the vaccine just started this past week. They started rolling out the vaccine for healthcare employees, or healthcare workers, which is awesome. For normal people without pre-existing conditions that aren't old, we got a while, guys. So be smart, right? You don't want this stuff, and that, I know this is 2020. It is what it is, right? And it's been a wild year for so many reasons, and it all stems from, this virus, and it's made people reevaluate, change, rethink things, rethink life, and where they're at and what they're doing. I just hope that, going into the new year, that it does, just like the New Year's resolutions, like I said, it gives people a little bit of hope, because I think hope is the most important thing that you can live with in your life, right? The hope of things getting better in any way possible, whether it's fitness related, whether it's just life in general, whether it's, people who haven't been able to work, being able to work again, I just hope that the new year brings hope to everyone and to, a good situation for everyone, Yeah. I know I started rambling there on you guys.
No, I think we all kind of need to hear that. Remember to stay happy. There are things to be happy and be hopeful for, In almost every situation, something could be worse. So just remember to be thankful for what you have and your health and everything, and just be happy. It spreads.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Mikey, anything to add on the wrap?
Nope.
Okay. So, as always, guys, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, go do that. Give us a thumbs up. Give us a like. Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff. Follow us, share us with your friends, give us a review. We know we like when we get the reviews. In the reviews though, kind of keep it PC. Like, don't blow Rachel up too much.
I do want to know if everyone agrees with us about the Die Hard being a Christmas movie. So I'd like to know that.
Yeah, I mean, you guys.
mean us.
I am so mad at you right now.
It's
Drop that in the comment.
It's not winning in the courtroom.
So when was the last time you saw the whole movie?
I'll watch it today. Okay.
You text me.
All right.
You tell me. He's gonna change his mind.
So drop that in a comment, guys. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie or not? Let us know.
It's sassy over there.
Check it.
My mic is in my hand. So. Let me turn my foot the opposite.
Hey, can I wrap this up without you two? You guys can fight off camera here in a second.
Okay, sorry.
If you guys have any questions for us, castironworkouts@gmail.com. Check out castironworkouts.com, especially if you are looking for some programming for workouts in the new year. And we'll get you guys rolling. Thank you guys for everything and allowing us to talk to you, whether you're in your car, you're at home, you got headphones on, and you're out on a run. If you're watching us, like my mom and dad, where they'll watch YouTube and put us on the TV, and thank you guys for the support and making 2020 as best as we possibly could, and hopefully we keep rolling in the new year.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Happy New Year, guys.
Yeah. Have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and we'll see you guys soon.
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad.
Y prospero año.
A felicidad.